My name is Sanjana,
Hi, I'm Evelyn.
and we want to introduce you to our Eli project, Terra magazine. So, at UCSB, we have one of the best environmental studies programs in the world, and our department is celebrated as one of the first to be established in the country. We have amazing professors, lots of marine and ecological research, and so many sustainability-related clubs and events going on all year.
And also here at UCSB, we have various areas of focus and sustainability targets at the university, and a few of them include use of recycled water, waste diversion, and building space certified under LEED rating systems, for example. And originally, the idea for our project actually came from our class in which we had a fun and creative project. We were really inspired by our classmates who shared many diverse and unique ideas, exploring their interests. One of them included like 3D modeling, green architecture. We had some about thrifting, and many people we've met within our department and also around campus are very passionate about niche topics and are participating in very exciting clubs or events. We also have our Eli cohort, as many of you will get to see.
However, we notice that there's no central hub to share these passions that combine multiple mediums and is able to reach the broader UCSB community. There's no space where our work and voices are visibly celebrated, especially outside of traditional academic settings. We have symposiums to celebrate research and listservs and Instagram pages for community events, but nothing that combines the two or creates room for individual interests and especially creative expression.
While traditional science research is supported in labs across campus, spaces for art and other ways to appreciate the environment are a bit less prevalent. As environmental studies students, we do get a lot of exposure to current and historical issues and patterns, which we get to share and discuss in our classes, but most of the rest of campus does not.
Other than classes, there are other barriers like high scientific literacy and heavy jargon that prevents people from understanding climate science and sustainability issues. Creative scientific writing catered to the public is the direction that we need to move in order to see change.
Finally, environmental anxiety is a common theme in a lot of environmental studies students. We definitely feel it as well as in our generation, and it's very easy to feel pessimistic or powerless. Um, but being part of a community and creating content that reaches others and actively making change can combat that and inspire hope. It definitely makes it less intimidating, to interact with environmental topics.
Our Eli project, Terra magazine, aims to create a student-led environmental media platform and community at UCSB focused around accessible science communication and creative expression. The project takes the form of a bi-yearly digital and print magazine featuring UCSB student submissions of articles, poetry, photography, recipes, art, etc., anything that explores environmental topics.
Yeah, so we want to make climate science much more approachable by translating the complex topic into a simpler language that informs, inspires, and empowers our readers. Beyond publishing, we want to be a creative outlet and be a supportive space for students to build a community, process environmental anxiety, um, and a place for you to also share what you've done in classes. This will be done through institutionalizing the magazine with future officers, as well as ties with groups like other clubs, project-based classes, as well as the department itself.
Mhm. By combining environmental education with artistic storytelling, we hope to build scientific literacy, counter misinformation, and nurture environmental hope at UCSB, as well as reach anyone on campus who's willing to learn or create.
Our mountaintop goal was to cultivate an enduring community of environmental storytellers to bridge the gap between science and public through creativity, empathy, and accessibility.
Our SMART goal changed a lot throughout the process, but eventually we ended up on, by the end of spring 2026, Tide and Terra will publish one issue with at least 10 submissions from students and appoint 3 future officers to run the magazine.
This is a look at our timeline. Basically, last year we wrote all of our own articles and creative pieces, edited and formatted to create our zine, and then formed connections with faculty and SB Printing received cool and environmental studies mini grant funding, as well as distributed 80 copies across campus and Isla Vista. During the beginning of the academic year in the fall, we were in talks with clubs for collaborations to act as outreach, a program, and worked on developing our website, which we finally published, reached out to local magazines for advice, and we also applied for more funding. Last quarter, during the winter, we began organizing and creating our submission form, advertising our magazine submissions within various clubs, ELI, and on campus with a goal of hitting at least 10 submissions. We also interviewed and selected three new Tide and Terra officers to ensure the longevity of our magazine project. And then this quarter, during the spring, we tabled at Ivy Earth Month Festival and received our first batch of contributions. And we edited and published our second issues. We're about to start distributing and wrapping up our project to hand over to our future editors, as well as organizing everything on the back end.
Mhm. Our main accomplishments were our website, which you can view here with the QR code if you'd like, created with help with our friend Priyanka Balani, a CS major here at UCSB. We posted a lot on Instagram and grew our following. We created our spring 2026 issue, which we received 15 submissions for, surpassing our goal of 10, and distributed it at the end of the quarter. These are all our contributors. Special thanks to them for sending in all their amazing work and pieces. And finally, we found three new editors for next year, Julia, Milena, and Bella, who will carry on Tide and Terra by advertising, launching submission forms, and editing and publishing issues bi-yearly. Our vision for the future is also to establish more connections with other clubs like Poetry Club and Science Communication Club. We learned a lot about leadership along the way, from our own leadership styles to learning from our amazing mentor, Dr. Rebecca Chenoweth. There were so many speed bumps that we faced along the way, from funding to printing, but each time we met with her, we acted as each other's soundboards to bounce ideas off of, and were able to brainstorm multiple solutions to each problem. We learned a lot from Dr. Chenoweth's expertise that we will carry on to our future projects.
We also learned about our own work styles and how to delegate tasks and manage our time with busy schedules, especially as fourth years, to make sure that everything got done. Eli and meetings with Erica were super helpful for us to stay on track as well as get an outside perspective. Overall, collaboration, communication, and creative problem solving were the basis of our leadership successes. And thank you guys so much for listening, and we hope you're all able to grab a copy of our magazine. If you're interested in being a future collaborator or have any extra questions, please email us at titanterramag@gmail.com. And then you can also scan the QR code to go see our website, which our issue will be uploaded on, and then follow us on our Instagram, Titan Terra. Thank you so much.
Thank you.